بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome to another episode of Real Problems, Real Solutions. This is your brother Geba Romani, and I know that most people don't like to watch all the videos till the end, so I'm trying to make it a bit shorter and to be more to the point. But if you've gone so far, make sure you check out the description, click on the links and support this program so I can make more, inshallah, and respond to more of your questions. I know that I cannot get to everyone. I apologize. Please bear with me. Some people message me left and right, and then they get upset that I don't respond. I'll try my best, but that's as much as I can do. But inshallah, click on the links, and you can help me to do more, inshallah. Bi'idhnillahi ta'ala. So subscribe also. Click the notification button, all that good stuff, so we can get to more people. So the question today is from a sister who's saying that, Assalamu alaikum, basically long message, but she is being disrespected by her husband and by his family, and he is basically like giving in to the family all the time, and she's having a hard time from the in-laws. We've talked about the in-laws a lot of time, and this issue is across cultures in Islam. There are some of these problems, but specifically in certain culture where there's the expectation of the woman to pretty much become almost a servant to the in-laws. And I'm not trying to attack a specific culture. I'm not trying to criticize a specific culture, but you know what I'm talking about. There's an expectation among some people, not everyone from that culture, that when the wife comes to the husband's home, i.e. the joint family, his brothers, his sisters, sometimes even cousins, a lot of non-mahram for the woman, and she's expected not only to serve them, not only to be in like the nicest way, specific to serve the mother of the husband, tirelessly sometimes. And this happens. People say like, oh, simp, you're simping, this and that. It is a reality, bro. There's no simping here. Okay, facts don't equate to simping. If you've traveled to these countries, I have. If you worked and have projects in these countries, I have. If you have had students from these countries and have dealt with these cultures, I have. Then you would know what I'm talking about. Especially those who are from those cultures, they know what I'm talking about. So here it is, the woman is expected to come to the family. Now, someone will argue that, but that's an expectation. It's known in our culture, so the woman, if she doesn't want to, she should say from the beginning. It's not so easy. The woman wants to get married, man. She wants to, have her husband. She wants to do things. And again, that's why I say it's so important to have these discussions. Premarital counseling is so important, even more than postmarital counseling when you have problems. Premarital. Get these issues discussed ahead of time. Not like, hey, honey, guess what? We're going to my parents' house. We're going to live there. And by the way, my 5 brothers and 3 sisters are also there, and you're going to have to serve everyone. And subhanAllah, like some of the sisters have said that they're expected to be in like the nicest dress, no hijab, because everyone's going to say that she looks bad if she comes to service or to do things for us in the house. Like, we're all family. No, the Prophet ﷺ said the in-law is death. The in-law is death. So no, you're not all family, okay? Islam doesn't play. Like, yeah, we're all family, we're all brothers and sisters in deen, we can just like, all good. A lot of times the woman remains at home with the brothers of the husband and whatnot. She's expected to serve everyone. And few things she doesn't get. She doesn't get privacy with her husband. You're newlywed. She wants to be intimate with you. She wants to feel emotions and loved by you. And everyone's just kind of sitting together. In a lot of these cultures, they sit late, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., eating a lot, having discussions, watching TV. There's servants coming in and out, drivers, this, that. A lot of things are happening. There's a lot of hustle and bustle. And by the time things get done, everyone goes to their so-called quarters, parts of the house. Then it's like late. People miss Fajr, they don't pray, they come again in the morning, 9, 10 a.m. Everyone's expected to wake up early, for the woman anyway, to prepare breakfast for everyone and this to supervise. And then here we go again. So the sister says, but I feel disrespected. At least, okay, I'm doing this. I'm serving my husband. I'm trying my best. He's not paying attention to me. He's not even complimenting me. He's not taking care of me. But at least respect me. He criticizes me. He talks very bad. He says bad words. Now, I know, being in counseling, that maybe if I bring the husband on board and we listen to his problem, there might be like that the story will change by 90 degrees, sometimes by even more. I understand that. Trust me, I have enough experience to know that. Putting that aside, let's get away from that, because that's not, no, I don't have the ability to do that right now for this case. But what I wanted to mention in this, the other issues, which are the whole joint family system. It is nice in many cases. It is, sometimes people grow like that. It's nice to grow with all your brothers, all your sisters, everyone together. But Islam is Islam. Islam has boundaries. You're allowed to grow up with all your brothers and sisters and be family united. It's very nice. A lot of us didn't have that. I really respect that about certain cultures. I really love, and I wish I would have had it. However, Islam is Islam. There's a certain limit. When someone comes in, even if they are to live in that household, they have to observe hijab. They're not your slave. They're not this. They're not that. And they should know. Do they have the responsibility to serve the husband? Yes. I've made so many arguments for that, and how many people have fired at me for making those and sticking by those arguments, that it is the responsibility of the woman to be kind and serve her husband. And serve here is not like you're a slave, because people have put out there things like, like, it's not about like, okay, tying my shoes or something like that. No. You're talking about like, cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put for her as a priority. And He also has to support and take care of her. Okay, what is it other than service that the Prophet ﷺ would be in the khidmah of his family, right? I mean, we as men, we're in the service of everyone, isn't it? So I don't know why women get so upset, man, when you say that, the woman should be in the service of her husband. What do you think I am? Do you think I'm a slave? No, I've just told you right now they shouldn't be a slave. But when it comes to other people, okay, obviously they do it out of kindness. This is where out of goodness. So for example, to the extended family and so on, if the woman wants, and some women, they actually find happiness in being with this big family and serving and working and this and that. But there should be respect, man. There should be like, to acknowledge, man, look, this woman is really, working. Not like, oh, you're like this, or you're like that, this is not good, this is not. Man, some of these guys don't know how to treat these women. So of course, they will be upset. And this sister says, all I'm asking for is respect. Talk to me nice way. Say, darling, my love, something like that. I'll toil and work. She says she doesn't have to. Here, some women say, I don't have to work for my husband. I'm doing it for my kindness. No, you have to work for your husband. That's wajib on you. Yeah, people say there's different opinions in that. If you analyze everything, okay, I side with the opinion that it is, okay, wajib. But for the extended family and other, no, it's not. No, 100%, you do it only out of your kindness. And if people aren't abusing you, you could say, you know what? I don't need to. I don't need to do this. It looks bad, isn't it? Because now you look like, oh, she doesn't need to. She's a disobedient wife. Look how the culture twisted on you, right? The culture twisted on the woman, catches her in a corner, makes her as a slave. Oh, because she's a bad woman now, because she's rejected. Servitude to cousin, husband, brother, 20, 30 different siblings from the husband's side. And then guess what? The husband's going to say, you're a bad wife because you don't serve my 15th cousin or something like that. Or and his sister and his wife. That's just not how it works. So people have to be honest. You have to understand, when we talk about these things, what we're trying to is be as impartial as possible. Quran and Sunnah. So what I said is, from the Islamic perspective, when you look at the issue of who's mahram, what's allowed, what's not allowed, where's your wajib, you'll find that it's not like that. You do it from your kindness, great. But man should at least sit down before they marry and say, look, this is what I planned for you. You're going to be serving 15 of my family members. Hey, what's up? And the woman will say, peace out, I don't want to. Or some, like this is, I have no problem. I have no problem. But at least respect me, man. Say a word of kindness. Be intimate with me at night. Give me some love, so I can feel that you care and you respect and you recognize what I do. Basic, simple. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide us to take always the side of truth Not, oh, I don't know what ideology and I don't know what ideology. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.